This is where we finished up last time. We went ahead and made up our gallery, and the last thing we want to do is put a footer on this page so that we have something underneath this area here. So let's go to our Sublime. Okay, so where are we located? End of the gallery, end of right side, end of row, end of second row container. All right, so let's go. End of the second row is this div right here. This is the second row container, and this is the end of the site. So let's go ahead and put it right in here. We can go ahead and tighten up all this. These were all the second row stuff that we did. That's why it's good that we went ahead and okay, so between the end of the second row and the end of the container, entire site container, we're going to go ahead and add a footer. So let's go ahead and put in footer, then tab. Excellent. All right, so we have a footer. Okay, and then there we're going to go ahead and create a row. So we'll do div dot row, and let's see. No, it's not div dot row. It's yes. Okay, div dot row, and then we'll press tab. There it goes. All right, so and then we're going to put some columns in there. So the first one we're going to do is we'll do div dot column dash md dash 4. So we'll only use 4 of the 12. And then we'll tab. Then we'll do it again. All right, now it did it. All right, so this is end of footer row, and we'll comment this. I think we don't need to put the closed footer as the end of the footer. Here we'll put end of left column, and we can add 2 more columns if we wanted to. So 444 would be 12, but we're just going to put the left side column in for this one. Okay, what we want to do is just want to add the address of the company. So let's go back to Bootstrap and see what they have for the address. Okay, if we go to Bootstrap, you can see that in typography they have addresses. And if we move over, we can see, whoops, come on. Windows. Just because I moved over doesn't mean I want you to make it bigger. All right. There we go. All right, so this, dang it. And all right, there's the addresses. All right, so we want to move down just a little bit more. There we go. So this is the addresses we want to have. So we're going to go ahead and grab this code and copy it. And then go into Sublime, and in our address element. So here is our div tag for our rows, and we'll just go ahead and paste it in. All right, so it should be moved over. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to select it and press tab and move it on over. All right, so this isn't quite right. So for a placeholder for now, let's just do Trident sandwich shop, and Then down here, we'll just put a name in. And we'll put Sally Jones. And down here, we'll do Sally.Jones at Trident Sandwich Shop.com. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how that turns out. And go back to our page, which is all shrunk down. And we'll do refresh. Okay, and if we go down, there it is. It doesn't look like much of a footer though, so let's go back into our code. Thank you, Windows, for not popping open that window. And let's style this up a little bit. But we already have a style that we kind of like, so let's go back and be consistent in the style. And that is, where is it? BG info. Okay, that seems to be our style for the website, so we'll do Control Copy. And actually, we need the whole class, so let's go ahead and copy that also. Control C. And then we'll go down into our address element. Okay, and we'll go ahead and pass it in. We'll say, okay, I want the footer, which is here, to have that class. Control V. Then I have to add my quote at the end. Everything styles up nice. Do File and Save. And then refresh. Nice. Whoa. Well, this is not right. So we don't want to have that indentation there. That's ugly. And we want to move this around a little bit. So let's go back into our code. And really what we want to do is we want to take this out of the container. Oh, well, it's in the left column. Oh, there it is. So let's go ahead and grab this and do Control X and get it out. And then put it up here. And before our footer, put it back in. If you remember, that container also didn't have the menu on the top. All right, so let's do File and Save. That container was really the middle part. And let's go back and refresh. Nice. Now it shoves it over to the left. The problem is it's too far over to the left. So we need to go ahead and fix that also. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our style sheets. Let's go back and go to our style sheet for the website. And let's go ahead and style the address. Okay, so the address, let's just go ahead and do a margin left. And to be responsive, let's make it 5%. And that's for the top, left and right. Right? And let's do 1%. Top, bottom, left, right. So left, right, 1%. See how that looks. All right, File, Save. Let's save all. File, Save all. Let's go back and see if that's helped. Refresh. Okay, it has not. Why did it not move? All right. Let's make sure we did it right. Okay, we have an address element, and let's just put 5%. So, and let's see how that works. Oh, I know, I shouldn't have put 2 in there. if I was going to do margin, 5%, 1%. All right, file, save, and then refresh. All right, that moved it down. That moved it across. And then we want to move it down a little bit. Then we can do margin top and make that 1%. I was going to do top, bottom, left, right, but we really don't need right and bottom. All right, and then let's do file and save and see if that has helped a little bit. And refresh. Okay, so it's moved it down a little bit and moved it over to the left. I declare this site done. We have 2 other columns, so if we wanted to put some more information in here, we could easily put more into the footer. But this is good for now, so let's go ahead and finish.